Tom Parmalee with Ring Ring Marketing here with a quick recap of the latest headlines in Elevate, our free newsletter for death care professionals. This issue starts off with an article about the natural funeral, which was launched by Seth Viddal in 2019 when he set to reconnect families with a more authentic, environmentally aligned approach to death care. 6 years later, the Colorado-based firm is expanding far beyond its own walls and positioning itself as a national catalyst for sustainable disposition. The company's new TerraCare Partner Program offers funeral homes nationwide a turnkey path to Terramation, also called natural organic reduction, complete with vessel installation, training, materials, and guided language to help staff talk confidently about the process with families. You'll learn all the details, including the financials behind the program, in the latest issue of Elevate. We also highlight a story out of Georgia where an inmate has impersonated a funeral home owner in a deception scheme targeting a grieving widow. Investigators in Georgia uncovered the scheme in which a state prison inmate pretended to be a funeral home operator and convinced a recently widowed woman to send him $1,200 under false pretenses. Now, the fraud only came to light when the widow contacted Memorial Park Funeral Home after finalizing arrangements for her husband. She reached out because she believed the funeral home was requesting an additional payment, something the business never asked for. Now, to its credit, the funeral home quickly realized that the woman was defrauded and contacted authorities. In our article, we also provide some suggestions on how you can educate families so that this does not happen to them. Another article in Elevate comes out of Wisconsin, where Zach Curl Funeral Home has installed an overdose aid kit at its facility. We look into the benefits of installing such a kit and why your funeral home might want to do something similar. And in Connecticut, the continuing saga involving a former funeral home there continues. Philip Petrus, former owner, is facing additional theft charges. He allegedly misappropriated prepaid funeral funds, and he is now facing a wave of additional criminal accusations. We go into that as well. Some other headlines include a West Virginia funeral home unfortunately being destroyed by fire, as well as Penn Mutual, which is seeking to shift liability to a deceased attorney's estate in a funeral director's insurance dispute. We get into that as well. Lastly, we would like to invite everyone listening to Tech Turbocharge, which will be December 11th in Baltimore. Ring Ring Marketing's very own Daniel Hug, who is such a wealth of information, will be one of the speakers at the event. The newsletter includes a special offer to join Daniel and the other experts. You can check out those stories and more in the latest issue of Elevate, a free newsletter for death care professionals by Ring Ring Marketing. Don't forget, you can subscribe at the bottom, absolutely free.